So that is why you will never see another trading video on this channel. Look at this. But y'all, look at my car. So why did I stop trading? The number one reason, honestly, was pressure. Because when I started my trading journey, it was really just about the journey and just like showing what I was going through. And then it got to the point where it's just like I put so much pressure on myself to be better, right? And it was pressure from myself, pressure from my viewers. And then I started comparing myself to the other trading channels. And most of those people have been trading way longer than me. So why am I comparing my journey just starting out to somebody else that has been trading like 6 to 10 to 20 years, right? Y'all, this weather is getting bad. Y'all, I really wanted to do one of those videos where I change locations, but it's really raining and I'm not going to be able to shoot anything outside. This is where procrastination comes in, because I should have shot this video 3 hours ago, but let's just go inside. All right, so like I was saying, I had put a lot of pressure on myself. Like, my goal wasn't even to become a YouTuber. I was just sharing my journey. And then it got to the point where, like I said before, I was comparing myself to people that have been trading for years. And you can't do that. You can't do that when you're learning. You can't do that to people that you see on YouTube. You can't compare your journey to somebody else's. So I was trying to rush the process and not really enjoying the process. So it ended up being like not fun for me, especially, when you're losing money, right? And this is just my opinion. I feel like 90% of people that start trading start with the MLM. And there's nothing wrong with MLMs or anything like that. And I honestly feel like my MLM journey was different from other people because the girl who brought me in was already a trader, right? My upline was an educator on the platform. So I felt like I had an unfair advantage, right? But I will always say this: trading is simple, but it is really hard. Like, you really have to put forth the effort. And I tell people all the time that's like, oh, I want to trade. I'm like, do you have an hour, 2 hours to study every day? Because if you don't, and you don't put in that time, you're really just playing yourself. You're not going to make any money. Like, you have to educate yourself. It is a skill. And I'm going to be honest, trading was hard for me. And it was like one week I would get it, the next week I wouldn't. And then it would be like we would be learning so many different strategies. And so it's like, okay, this will work for maybe like a month or so, and then this will work. And it just got to the point where it was just like, yo, I need an easier way to learn. And granted, back then, there were a lot of good educators with IML. I think like a lot of them have probably moved on by now. I've seen ads for people that were educators, like doing their own thing. And I just couldn't really get it to the point where I wanted to get it. But then at the same time, I can kind of fault myself because I know I didn't give like 100% into it. And so it got to the point where it's just like, yo, I've been doing this so long. I need to make money. And so, when you are trying to prove something to yourself, prove something to other people, that's like, yo, why are you wasting money? Why are you paying a monthly and you're not making any money? Why are you paying a monthly and you're still stuck in the same situation? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when you decide to really do something, you have to cancel that outside noise, because the outside noise is really going to affect you. I mean, it is, and so that's when I left IML, went to a couple of more different trading academies. It was the same thing, and it just got to the point where I was done with Forex in general. And that's when the bots started happening, the automated trading, the Pamm accounts, y'all. Y'all, I have lost so much money in different like trading things. That's why I don't promote any trading bots or Pamm accounts or anything like that on this channel. I do have a video that has like been going, I don't know, like it's been going viral. So people are asking about the bot. I just recommend that you learn to trade, right? Even though it was hard for me, it might not be hard for you. You might have the time to study. I just didn't. The people that I recommend, it is not MLM. They are real traders. That will be in the description if you really want to learn. And y'all, I don't know why people say when it snows, it's not cold outside. It's cold. So now I'm looking for an easier way to trade. I'm looking for the best strategy. I'm looking for the best buy. I'm looking for the best trade copy. Y'all, take my experience as a warning. So let's talk about the trade copiers first. So basically, you'll have a master trader and then follower accounts, right? So you'll have your broker account. You will attach it to that master account. And whatever trades that person puts in, the master trader, it gets copied to everyone else's account. So if that person loses, you lose, right? And so that's basically what happened. Person didn't really know how to trade, said they knew how to trade, and blew everybody's account. Okay. That was my first experience with a trade copier. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. All right. Then came the whole wave of crypto scams. Like, oh, you can get 1% a day. You can get 1.5% a day. Y'all. And I told y'all the first time that happened to me, I had made a video about it or whatever. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do it first. And then if it works out, I'll keep you guys posted. Every one of them was a rug pull, right? And I did 2 of those, right? And after the second one, I was like, okay, now I know what to look for. And if anybody comes at me with, oh, we're going to make 1% a day and then you do this and do, I'm like, nah, I'm good, right? And so that's why I did that video on my channel. It was this one. Just warning you guys, like, look, all the warning signs are here. I Googled the people. They were actors. It was just a mess, right? And what happened? A couple of months later, they rug pull. So y'all, if anyone is ever promising 1% a day, it's a scam, right? If you're one of the first people to get in, of course, you'll make your money. But think about the people coming after you, right? Think about the people that you decide to bring in. Those people might not be so lucky. I have seen people like put in thousands of dollars and lose thousands of dollars because they had put their life savings in a dream. So when that happened, I was just like, yo, okay, what's next? Like, I really want to make this work, right? Next thing were the crypto bots, the automated bots. Y'all, the Rich Life bot, it was, I mean, they tried. I'm not going to lie. Like, they really tried. The Heal bot. I will say that some people try to use God and their favor, right? Because they feel like, oh, if I talk about God or if I glorify God and make and let people know that this is a God-filled environment, then people will trust me. But I'm still gonna take your money. Yeah, that's what it was. Long story short, some of the people from Heal created Rich Life, right? So I was one of the like main people in Rich Life, one of the people promoting it. And like I said before, it was a great idea. You know, it just didn't work, right? And those were like the crypto bots where you will buy a coin and then you will get access to the bot based on how many coins you had, and then the coins would grow because it'll be on, you know, the blockchain. And so it was just like multiple ways to grow your money, right? And then you would have access to different courses and academies and educators. And like I said before, it was a great idea. It just didn't work, right? So now I'm like, I'm done. Oh, and then the Pamm accounts. So the Pamm accounts are basically like a trade copier as well, except you can come in with a lower amount, right? Everybody doesn't have to come in with the same amount. So you could come in with about, let's say like the minimum was $100 or $200. So you will have your master trader putting the trades in, and based on how much money you had in your account, then it would trade based on your account size. So you could trade it, so you can have it trade like 1% of your account, 2% of your account. And so with the Pamm account, all the money was pooled together. So now it's like, okay, say it's 100 people in the account. So to keep the math easy, I'm going to say it was 100 people in the Pamm account and everybody put in $100, right? So the Pamm account has $10,000. So the master trader will trade that $10,000 because all the money is pooled together. But in your account, it's only going to trade conservatively. It's only going to trade either 1 or 2% or whatever you have your risk set at. So, long story short, another person that didn't know how to trade lost the money, right? So now I was like, I'm done with Forex. I was like, I'm done. It's a wrap for me. So at this point, I'm done with Forex. I'm done. I'm just like, yo, I can't just keep losing money, and I'm tired of losing money, and I'm tired of looking stupid on YouTube, So I end up meeting this lady named Miss Chanel, and she trade futures. And when I say she, y'all, she's one of them ones, she makes thousands in a week, right? And so once again, I'm like comparing my journey to somebody that has been trading so much longer than me, right? And when you see that and you see the money that can be made, you're like, you want it, and you want it really, really bad. And sometimes the journey just isn't for you, right? So I met Miss Chanel, was introduced to Liberty Trading, and that's when I was introduced to prop firms. So prop firms with futures, it was like normal, right? With Forex, there wasn't a lot of Forex companies doing it back then. And so now there are, but some of them don't pay out. And I got a video on that. I'll put it right here. But you just have to read the reviews, go to Trustpilot, make sure if you decide to use a prop firm, go read the reviews first. And then that's going to help you decide if that's a reputable one, right? They have so many popping up I feel like every month. So me personally, if you're a new company, I just can't do it. And I still to this day get so many emails about different trading bots and trading academies and just Pamm account, like so much stuff. And it's just like, I just can't bring that to my channel if it's not vetted. I just don't want to see anybody lose money, right? And so if I don't trust, if I go to your website and it looks sketchy, it is what it is, right? With futures, I started with Liberty Academy. And so I personally thought that futures was going to be easier. I'm learning from people that have been trading 10 plus years, right? But it was still hard for me to be consistent and to make money. Now I use Apex. Everything that I talk about that's reputable, I'll put in the description. But my main broker, and if I go back to trading futures, it will be Apex, right? So I was using a different broker. I think it was like Trade to Go or something like that. I'll put it up here. Y'all, I was $200 from passing my evaluation. $200. And the market did what the market did, and I blew that account. I feel like I have not cried in years, right? But when I blew that account, I broke down. I was crying because I'm just like, I was so close. I was so close. To this day, I still haven't passed the evaluation count. I think on Apex, I might have had, I'll go and count, but I think like I've had like 15 to 20 evaluation accounts, and so it's like I still have all the software, I still have everything that I need to go back to it. But it was just like when that happened, I just was so disappointed. I was so sad, and I just was like, this isn't for me. Because at the end of the day, like everything isn't for everybody. And I just got to the point where I was just like, I can't keep doing this to myself. Like I'm trading in the morning, and if I lose, my whole day is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My whole day is ruined. I'm mean to everybody. And then it's like, if you don't know, we own a cell phone store. So it's just like, I can't go in there being mean and being rude to customers. Like they have nothing to do with me losing or blowing my account. So when I saw that it was affecting me in that kind of way, I was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And that's why you have not seen any trading videos. You have not seen any crypto videos. You have not seen anything like that on this channel. Now, while I still buy crypto, I still hold, I don't talk about that on here. With the whole crypto market, And that's a whole nother story. But it's like, if you have the extra money, buy low, sell high, or buy low and hold. So the main question is, will I ever trade again? Yes, I will. But it won't be like on YouTube, because I've realized that I did not want this to be a trading channel. I wanted this to be a channel to help people build generational wealth, make money online in different ways. And so when I knew that it was affecting my mental, I knew that other people that was trying to learn how to trade as well. As much as people try to say separate it, like separate, turn your brain off and just trade, it's hard. Like, we're emotional, like we're human, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's hard to do that. And if you can do it, maybe trading is for you. But I just won't be, putting that on this channel, because there are so many other ways to make money, and there's so many passive ways to make money, and there's so many other, I don't want to say easier, because it's not technically easier, because it's still work. It's just that skill is a little bit easier to learn than trading. There's so many factors when it comes to trading, especially with natural disasters. Like, nobody can pinpoint when that happens. With things like that you can't control, it's going to affect the market, right? And if you're on the winning side, cool. But if you're on the losing side, hey, you just lost some money. When it comes to trading, you also have to be disciplined. A lot of people are not disciplined. And so it will be days where it's like, okay, my limit is, if I lose $200, I'm done. Or if I lose $500, I'm done. But then you're on a call with about, 50 other people, and you just saw other people made money. And you're like, okay, well, maybe I just got in at the wrong time. Next thing you know, your discipline is out the window. And sometimes, you run it back up, right? And you hit your goal for the day. And sometimes you blow your account. And that's what happens. Now, like I said before, I will start trading again. My plan is to start trading in March. The people that I am learning from, I will put them down below. So if you want to go check them out now, you can. So if that does interest you, just join my mailing list. Like I said before, everything that I talk about will be in the description. And that way you can stay up to date on, that trading journey. You'll be able to see everything, and I won't feel like so much pressure to just be, this master trader, because I'm not, especially if you're not in the US and you really want to learn how to trade. Now, if you're like, Lauren, I really want to learn how to grow my money, I really want to learn how to invest, and you are in the US, I would say the number one thing is, if you have a savings account, move your money from that savings account that's not paying you any money to a high yield savings account. I will have the ones that I recommend below, but one of my high yield savings account is paying anywhere from $50 to $70 a month. When I was when I had that money in Navy, it was literally 1 cent. When that money was in Wells Fargo, it was 3 cents. So take your 6 months of emergency expenses and put it in a high yield savings account. So that way your money is growing, right? The second thing is, you need to have life insurance. If you do not have a life insurance policy on yourself, it is okay. It is not too late. I know people in their 40s that have just gotten a policy. So don't think, oh my gosh, it's too late for me. No, book a consultation. We'll see what we can do for you. Okay. Because if you are not investing, you will work till you die. And that's just what it is. So that is why you will never see another trading video on this channel. Now, if you want a savings account on steroids, then you need an IUL. And I talk about that in this video right here.